Check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, this is settings for um, Merriweather Post Pavilion. Pads first. Floor tom 21. Lower racks 17. Upper racks 13. Kick bass 20. ECM snare 17. Snare mic 23. Hi-hat 17. Timbales 16. Kungas 7. Extra vocal 20. David 15. Arnold 13. James 9. James Barkus 2. James Boss 3. Waddy's guitar is 7. Dan's guitar is 17. Dan Steele is too hot. I guess let's start off about 10 with it. Fingers mic 5. Fingers amp 14. Lee bass 10. Keyboards left 14. Keyboards right 15. Grand piano, let's start at 20. Repeated percussion 16. Okay, here's the EQ rundown. Floor tom plus 3 at 2.5. Mids plus 10 at 1.5. Bottom plus 10 at 150. Lower racks, mids plus 10 at 3K. Lows minus 8 at 800. Upper racks, highs plus 6 at 7K peaking. Mids plus 6 at 5.5. Lows minus 10 at 800. Kick bass, highs plus 6 at 4K peaking. Plus 13 at 2K mids. Lows plus 12 at 72. Snare, flat snare mic. Highs flat, mids plus 11 at 5.5, bottom plus 10 at 500. Hi-hat minus 5 at highs, minus 4 at 3K, mids flat, bottom high pass at about 400. Timbales, highs plus 6 at 7K, mids plus 6 at 5K, lows minus 6 at 800. Kungas plus 6 at 4K peaking. Highs, mids are plus 10 at 5.5, lows minus 8 at 800. James vocal is plus 5 at 6K, mids flat, bottom flat. James Barkus is plus 6 at 5K peaking. Highs, mids are plus 3 at 5K, bottom plus 3 at 800. James Boss the same. Waddy's guitar, highs plus 10 at 7K peaking, mids flat, lows minus 6 at 800. Dan's guitar, highs flat, mids flat, low flat. Dan Steele, highs plus 10 at 7K peaking, mids flat, lows plus 6 at 800. Fingers mic, highs plus 3 at 5K, mids flat, bottom plus 12 at 800. Fingers amp, plus 13 at 5K, highs, mids are plus 10 at 5.5, lows plus 3 at 800. Lee's bass, highs flat, mids flat, lows minus 3 at 800. Keyboards a little bump around 100 on the bottom. Grand piano, highs flat, mids plus 6 at 5.5, lows about plus 9 at 80 hertz. And that's it. Okay, this is Kim settings. Floor tom pad 20, lower rack 21, upper rack 19, kick bass 24, syndrome 6, snare 23, hi-hat 15, percussion 3, conga 10, Dave vocal 11, Josh vocal 11, Chuck vocal 12, Kim's vocal 11, ML's vocal 11, Josh guitar 20, Chuck guitar 17, Jerry sax 20, mandolin 30, Vailer bass 3, keyboard left 14, keyboard right 15, grand piano 20. Okay, here are the EQ settings for Kim. Floor tom, highs +3 at 2.5K, mids +10 at 1.5K, lows +13 at 400. Lower rack +6 at 2.5K for highs, mids is +11 at 4K, lows are -15 at 400. Upper racks, highs are flat, mids +6 at 5.5, bottom flat. Kick bass, highs +6 at 4K peaking, +10 at 1.75K, and +12 at 75 hertz with a Q of 12. Syndrome, highs flat, mids +12 at 1.5. Bottom is +13 peaking, 800 hertz Q of about 8. Snare, high end is flat, mids is +6 at 5.5, bottom is +10 at 400. Hi-hat, -5 at 3K. Highs, mids is flat, lows, high passed at about 300. Percussion, +6 at 7K. Highs, mids, 5K +6, lows, -6 at 800. Kunga, +6 at 4K peaking. Highs, mids, +10 at 5.5, lows, -8 at 800. Dave vocal, all the vocals are pretty well flat except for Chuck's. Chuck's is +6 at 7K peaking on the top, mids +6 at 4K, bottom is -3. Kim's vocal, top +10 at 5K, mids +10 at 1.5K, lows -2 at 500. ML's vocal, highs +3 at 6K peaking, mids +3 at 5K, lows +3 at 800. Josh guitar flat, Chuck's guitar flat, Jerry sax, -10 highs or -10 at 7K. Lows are +10 at 800, and lows are +13 at about 300. Mandolin is flat except for the bottom, which is about +12 at 800. Vailer is mids, highs are flat, mids are +12 at 5K and +6 at 800. Grand piano is highs are flat, mids are +6 at 5.5, bottom is +10 at about 80. And that's it for Kim.
The bottom is flat at 800, flat at 5K, and 2.5 is rolled off to a -2. Tape recorder, Revox 800, -3. Mids 5K, -3. Top end 2K, -6. Lexicon basically flat, top end 2.5, roll off to -3. End of EQ. Of the highs at 3.5 at a +6. James vocal about 100 or about 200, -3. Mids 1.5 peaking at 12 o'clock, -2 on the attenuator. The top 7K peaking with the attenuator at 0. EQ or pad setting for the right side of the board. James Barkisberry at about 12. The effects guitar at 10. Waddy's guitar at about 17. Dan's guitar at about 24. Dan Steele at 15. Fingers mic at about 5. Fingers amp at about 15. Lee's bass at 10. Keyboards left at about 11. Keyboards right at about 16. Grand piano at about 20, 21. Peters percussion at 15. Revox at 20. Lexicon at about 29. EQ right side of the board. James Barksbury 800 on the lows at a -3. The mids 5K at about a +3. The top 7K peaking at about a +6. The effects guitar exactly the same. Waddy's guitar 800 at about +11. 5.5 at +3. 7K peaking at attenuator at 0. Dan's guitar 800 at about a -2. 3K at about a +6. 7K peaking at 0. The attenuator at 0. Dan Steele, the bottom 800 at about a +12. The mids about 2.5 at a -4. The top about 6K peaking at a -5. Fingers mic fingers mic bottom 800 at a +12. Mids 2K at a +3. Top end 5K at a +3. Fingers amp 500 +10. 5K flat. 5K on the top, peaking at 10. Lee's bass 800 at -3. Mids 5.5 at a +12. The top end flat. Keyboards left and right flat. Grand piano. Hold one second. Grand piano. 500 cycles at about a +10. Mids 5.5 at a +10. Top end 5K peaking at about a -2. Peters percussion 800 at about a -2. The mids 5K at a +12. Top flat. Revox 800 at about a -3. Mids 5K at a -3. Top end 2.5 at a -6. Lexicon bottom flat, mids flat, top 2.5 -3. End of James Taylor update. Top 3.5 peaking at +3. James guitar, Barkisberry pad at 5. Bottom 500 -3. Mids 5.5 +3. 7K at +10. James effects guitar pad at about 3. Bottom 800 -3. 5K +3. 7K peaking at +6. Waddy guitar pad at 20. Bottom 800 +6. Mid-range 5K at a -2. Top end 7K peaking at 3. Dan's guitar pad at 25. Bottom 800 -3. Mids 4K at flat. Top end 7K peaking at 6. Dan Steele pad at 15. Bottom at about 200 +4. Mids 1.5 +3. Top end 5K peaking at 13. Fingers mic, hold on. Fingers mic. Pad at 5. Bottom at 800 +12. Mids 2K +3. Top 5K at +3. Fingers amp pad at 11. Bottom 500 flat. Mids 5K +3. Top end 5K peaking at +12. Lee's bass pad at 10. Bottom 800 -3. Mids 5.5 at plus 12, top 2.5 flat. Keys left and right. Keys left pad at 15, right pad 15, bottom EQ left at 75 flat, right 800 flat, mids flat and highs flat. Grand piano pad 20, bottom 800 plus 6, mids 5.5 plus 6, top 5K, peaking at minus 2. Peters percussion pad at 10, 800 flat, 5K plus 12, 2.5 at a minus 2. Revox pad at 15, 800 minus 3, 5K at a minus 2, 2.5 at a minus 6. Lexicon at 28, bottom flat, mids 5K minus 3, top end at plus 15, 2.5K. End of James update. Kim Carnes EQ setting after second show Pine Knob.